Welcome back to the Legs for the Wolf podcast. I'm Christian.
I'm Tyler, and today we are running a little late. Well, not really late, but we skipped an episode last week. Mainly really on my part. I was pretty busy last week. I've been working like 4 or 5 days a week, long days. My car broke down, so I was going over that with my mom, trying to get a new car right now for work because I'm a delivery driver. So,
You're
yeah.
using your mom's car?
Yeah, for work I've been using my mom's car.
Yeah.
So, it's
Damn, so your sister's not going to get a car then?
So I'm going to give her my car if we can fix it.
The broken down one?
Yeah. It's like not broken down, but it's just like the coolant is not working, and like we've had problems, and we just can't keep putting money into it. Rather just figure out my situation first, and then we'll figure out that one like later.
Yeah, yeah, makes sense.
Yeah.
So we completed our second challenge.
Yeah, the 1 hour meditation.
Our 1 hour meditation.
It was hard. You were right.
So
way harder than the running. Way harder.
Right? I knew it would be hard.
Yeah.
I knew it was going to be tough.
Nothing like meditating for 5 minutes. Nothing like that. But at the same time, though, it did kind of go by fast, but at the same time, it did not. It's, like, weird.
It went by fast, and I feel like it was meaningful, and, like, it was beneficial.
I didn't get that much from it.
Really? You didn't?
Like, I couldn't really clear my head. Like, I didn't really know how to. Like, I kind of just did, like, a bunch of breathing stuff. Like, worked on, like, all types of breathing, and then just thought about stuff, pretty much.
Well, exactly. That's what I thought. That's why it was beneficial, because I just thought about different things. One of the things I thought about, dude, is literally every single moment that led us to, like, the exact moment we're in right now. Think about it, dude.
I didn't think anything deep. I was literally just thinking about what I have to do for the rest of the day and stuff like that. Yeah. Like, I didn't really get that much from it, but it was definitely cool to say that I've done it.
Yeah.
You know, so I did it outside on pretty much a table outside. I sat on top of the table, and pretty much I just crisscross applesauce, hands folded, closed my eyes, and just did it. You know, after I would say maybe 30 minutes or so, I couldn't really tell though, because for all I knew, it could have been 5 minutes for all I knew. You know, that was the worst part, when you actually want it to be over and you're like, wait, have I just been doing this for 15 minutes? You know, so that part sucked.
Yeah, I mean, for me, it's like I was doing it, and I was thinking like, dude, there's definitely like still half an hour left. You know, I was like, oh, dude, there's definitely so much time left. I had to open my eyes a little bit in the middle, just because I felt myself falling asleep. So I had to keep my eyes open for like 30 seconds. But dude, I just started like thinking about stuff. One of the things I thought about is like, just, yeah, exactly how we got into this moment. Like literally every little thing. Think about it. If one thing was changed in your life, you know, it would be so different.
I thought about
something simple, you know?
Yeah.
What if we just listen to this. What if, for example, we didn't go to class the day Professor Luke told us not to dress nice?
Well, like we showed up late, or we weren't paying attention.
Or we didn't hear it, right? We wouldn't dress nice, dude. I don't even know if there's a podcast, honestly.
Holy crap. You think so?
Yeah, I don't know, dude.
You really think us dressing nice led us to do a podcast? Like, that's one of the factors?
I mean,
because it was one of our ideas, I guess. It was one of our main ideas, like, right to start it off.
It was one of our ideas, but, like, we never took it that serious. We took it a lot more seriously when we started dressing nice. Think about it.
You're actually right, honestly. I didn't take that class as seriously until we started dressing nice.
Right?
Because it gave me, like, a purpose to go to class and pay attention, pretty much.
Yeah, dude. We took it seriously. Like, we didn't want to be, like, just two knocks in the class, you know, just messing around. Yeah. It's like we were there dressing nice and stuff. It made us take it seriously. Like, we took school seriously after that, you know?
Yeah, now we do it all the time now.
Yeah. It's like, dude,
that's just our thing.
I don't even know if there's a podcast if we're not there that day.
Well, no, I thought about, and I've thought about this many times before, like a hypothetical situation. But imagine if, like, someone famous somehow listened to our podcast and loved it and was like, hey, I'm going to give you guys an opportunity to move to wherever and record the podcast and do this for my company or whatever. But you have to drop out of college. I don't know why. I've thought about this many times before, and it's obviously not going to happen. Like, let's just be realistic here. But I was thinking about that, and I was like, I don't really know what I would do.
It depends on what the company. Like, I'm not going to go to some rundown.
No, not like it's a solid company where you can definitely you're making decent money. You can definitely work your way up, and you're starting very young. But I was thinking, I don't think I would be able to go. I think I would need to stay in college.
Really?
I think I would graduate. I think I'd stay the 4 years, and then I'd figure it out.
You could still graduate college without being there.
Yeah, but I just had a sick first semester. I wouldn't want to drop that to go work, and then who knows? I mean, you know how hard it'd be to still get a degree once you have a full-time job, and who knows when I would be even able to do that.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know, dude. Honestly, like, it would be pretty cool if we go. What if we just start doing, like, online college,
You're right. I mean, I thought about that too, but I think that the next 4 years is the prime time to go to college. Like, yeah, age-wise, like, it's such an experience.
Age-wise, yeah, but, like, at the same time, my reasoning behind it was, especially coming out of high school when I didn't go to college at first, my reasoning was, like, opportunities like playing in Spain are not always going to be there. College will always be there. School is not going anywhere,
Yeah. That is a really good point.
So that was my perfect idea. And it's like that an opportunity like that would not be there forever.
Yeah. Yeah, something like that sways my decision. But
yeah. I mean, as fun as of an experience it is, I just rather, it's like that's what everyone does. Mm-hmm. Everyone experiences that. How many people can say, "Oh, dude, I moved out to like Florida, start recording my podcast. I do that full time now."
Yeah, that does sound pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't turn that an offer like that down.
I've also thought about how like normal this is for us compared to the first week leading up to our first episode.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, it was so weird.
I was so scared.
We were so excited about it, but like every time we go down, we'd be a little bit nervous too,
No, but just the first week before we started the first episode, I was so hyped that week, but then that day came and I was like, crap, I don't know if I want to do this.
I didn't want to do it either.
But now
we sat down, and I was like, dude, I don't know if I really want to do this, bro.
Yeah.
It was just weird.
Yeah.
But, I mean, it's something we came over. There's still, like, a law we can fix.
Yeah.
But it's normal. At least it's normal now.
Yeah, yeah. A lot of people that tell me, yeah, it's good because at first, you could definitely tell that you guys were having a conversation, but you could tell that maybe it's scripted or something. But now everyone, it's just fluent. It's a good conversation.
We don't really script it either. We write, some ideas down. We really do.
Yeah, what we do.
Speak what comes to mind.
Yeah, we have a list of anywhere from 3 to 5 ideas, really short. And we don't talk about it much. We can mainly talk about it.
That's a lot.
Yeah, that is a lot, actually. It's really only 3, usually. And then we we pick the first one we want to talk about. And then we talk about it until we literally talk about it until we just find a perfect transition that we don't even think about. We just do it. And we just transition to all of them. And sometimes we get sidetracked and we just talk about other cool stuff. And we kind of just work our way through it until we're done.
For example, what we're talking about right now, no idea we're going to be talking about this.
Yeah, this has nothing to what we had planned. Nothing.
But that's fine. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah, it just.
I mean,
it's our podcast.
If it's really that important, we would have said it,
Mm-hmm. But this is what we're doing.
The only things we really script are like the scenarios or the challenges.
Yeah, scenarios like we actually think about before we say it. But yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but.
So it was cool. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's what I thought of. Just that sort of stuff, and
So another thing I thought of that not during the challenge, but just during that we're in quarantine and how that we're so limited to a lot of stuff that we used to be doing. So, like, Christian, what do you miss, or what have you taken granted for? Do you think now that you've been home for almost a month now and in your house?
Dude, just playing soccer. I miss it. I've just been watching these documentaries about soccer. And I just want to play so bad.
Did you watch
It's like different. I go outside every day. I'll go outside and I'll just pass the ball against the wall for hours, and I'll practice like my juggling and freestyling, which I find really fun. Like I love freestyling. Even though my teammates will bag on me for it, like I find it fun, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I think it helps me get better. But just playing like outside against people, I miss that. Even just playing on grass, you know, or like on a court instead of like I don't know, playing against people really.
Yeah, I definitely miss playing tennis. I mean, I feel that I still can play tennis. I mean, it's across a net, like a decent amount of feet away. So I could still probably do it, but like the reality is I'm probably not going to play it. I definitely miss just being outside doing stuff, you know?
Yeah.
I just want to...
I mean, I'm still going outside for a lot of things.
Yeah, I work out outside. That's really kind of it. I mean, I'll hang out outside, just like talk with my parents or mom, whatever. But there's only so many things you can do that's not including your friends or just other people.
Yeah.
You know?
So I'm spending a lot of time with my family, but, you know, just days where I just go out with my friends and we get food or we just drive around.
Yeah.
We don't really do that anymore, you know?
Dude, I just miss putting on other clothes too. Literally, these are my days. So I wake up and I literally wear pajamas. Well, now I'm wearing shorts. It's getting hotter, but like literally in a pair of pajama pants, like a t-shirt. I'll wear that until I work out and or go to work, and I'll shower, put on a new pair of pajama pants, a different t-shirt, and the same thing. Repeat over and over and over and over and over again. Literally.
Yeah.
Like, there's no point of putting on any other clothes, you know? So, I mean, obviously, I'm just being like, I could just put on regular sweatpants, but I just choose pajama pants. Like, it doesn't really matter. But, you know, I miss putting on, like, other shoes that I own, you know? Other outfits. Yeah. I miss, like, at work, it's kind of nice. You know, I wear, like, Vans and jeans or khakis. But, you know, like, I miss wearing all my hats, dude. You know, I wear
hats just because my hair's getting longer. It's harder to...
I wear my Allstate hat after I get out of the shower and I play Xbox or PS4 or Fortnite. So I put because my hair is wet, so I just put my headset over my hair. And then at work, I wear my work hat. It's like a restoration hat, but the last 2 days I wore two different Patagonia hats because I was wanted to change it up a little bit. But, you know, I really do miss putting on my tennis shoes and, like, shorts and shirt and just, like, holding the racket. Like, do you miss lacing up your cleats?
I mean, I don't really miss it because I still, like, when I go work out outside, I put on, like, soccer shorts. I just put on my old futsal shoes. So, that's fine. I miss school a lot, actually.
I miss being in a regimen, dude. Like,
I feel like I'm on top of it here at home. But I miss, like, just... Because at school, there's so much to do, you know?
Mm-hmm.
There's always something to do, and, like, you're always doing things. But at the same time, I'm taking advantage, I think, this time, too.
I am to an extent. I was, but lately I've been pretty lazy, honestly. Like, I'll sleep in when I don't have to sleep in. I'll maybe... Just like last night, dude. I completely forgot to do that quiz, and you reminded me. You know, and I've had it in my planner every single day, but I just kept pushing it off. But thank God you reminded me and I did it. But it's just little stuff, you know?
I mean, because of my classes, it's like I wake up at 4 or 5 in the morning every day. And on weekends, I can't sleep past 7. Which is kind of nice. Because, like, I start my days early and it feels so, like, right now, it feels so late. And it's 1, you know? Which is kind of cool.
Yeah, you're going to bed in a couple hours.
Yeah, I go to bed in... 8 hours? Yeah. And I still have, like, it's cool. What I like is when all my siblings and all my family get out of their rooms, and they get up, I'm already, like, 3-4 hours into my day. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's, like, that much more time that I've had to do different things and work on different stuff, get stuff done.
Mm-hmm.
So,
yeah.
I enjoyed that.
When I started watching the Tiger King documentary.
Tiger King, I want to watch it just when I don't watch things when they're so hyped up. I always wait. I never could. I don't know. It's because when everyone's watching it, I just don't want to watch it.
Yeah, I watched the first 2 episodes with my mom, so gotta wait till another time where I can watch it with her. But that's really. Yeah. And then I just grind the show Arrow. I'm just rewatching it again because it's so good. But
really,
yeah,
I've been watching The Office with my sister every night. But right before I go to bed, because we just got so my mom got a new TV, and so we have the old one in our room now. We put it in our room, and I never had a TV in our room, in my room, and it's so fun. Me and my sister will just watch like The Office in there.
I have a 65-inch in my room.
Really?
I used to have 2 TVs. Another one like in that corner for when I had 2 consoles, but I took that out, so I only have 1. But lately, I got back into Fortnite with my friends, so I play every single night after work for 2-3 hours. It's so much fun. I'm like addicted to Fortnite again. It's so much fun. I go through phases.
I don't know. It's something that's honestly, Owen told me about this happening, and I know what he means now. It's like it kind of happened to me in a way. Where last week, what was weird, what happened was, like, just after being at home for so long, I just kind of forgot how much, like, I missed everyone and missed everything. And it was like, when I forgot all that, it's like, I thought about leaving for school again in August, and I was like, dude, I don't even want to go back anymore. You know what I mean? And then, so, like, what I did last week, it's because, like, I knew I wanted to go back and stuff. And I know I am going to go back. But, like, when I stopped, like, wanting to go back, I just called, like, different people I haven't talked to in a long time. You know, and I just was talking to them, and it was good. Like, I feel like it made me, like, remember kind of the times in it. Because, like, I've been doing well here. You know?
Yeah.
So.
I definitely miss school. I miss it a lot.
Yeah. I just miss, there's just so many things that we were supposed to do.
Yeah, so many things.
We can't do it. Like, I was supposed to learn how to play tennis this semester.
I know, dude.
You know?
But we can do it next semester. But, you know, if this was summer when this was happening, I would miss it a little bit, not as much as I do. But this is during our second semester when we had so much stuff planned. That's why I miss it more. But once summer hits, like, I'll just forget about it, because hopefully all this stuff will be over and go beach and do all that stuff. But
yeah, dude.
Yeah. Lately,
just imagine if our summer's normal, it's going to be such a lit summer. You know? And, like, when we go back to school to pick up all our stuff, you know, if we all go back at the same time, like, what if we could stay at night there or something, you know?
That'd be fun.
That's what we were talking about.
We should definitely do that.
We'll talk about it for sure.
That'll
be so lit.
Yo, let's, like, sneak in somewhere into the college and just sleep there. Like, let's try to, like, hide in towers.
Dude, well, we have our rooms. It's not like we can't stay in our rooms.
No, but I think they'll do a room check, but maybe let's, like, hide in the staircases. When everyone leaves, we'll unlock our room and sleep in the room.
That would be funny. Like, hide in the laundry
But once we leave, though, we can't come back in because they're going to take away the key card.
True. We'll have to figure it out somehow.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll find a way. It'll be warm, too. It's like, we'll find a place to stay.
Mm-hmm. Roof of terrace.
Huh?
We'll stay on the roof of terrace. We'll bring some sleeping bags.
Yeah, exactly.
That'd be mad
fun.
What if we
did, what if we added to our bucket list, like, sleeping in the laundry room?
Yo, let's do it.
Yeah.
Let's just
add
knock
it to the
that.
mental bucket list, because the real bucket list is still there.
Yeah. That would be funny, dude. Or like, yo, I mean, this is, we can really never do this, but imagine sneaking into someone else's room and sleeping in their room.
Dude, we definitely could. And that would be so late. Especially if we know, you know?
Wait, you broke up. What did you say?
We definitely could. Like, if it was someone we knew.
Yeah, imagine.
We know when they're
coming
and leaving.
That'd be so funny.
It'd be pretty messed, though. Like, if we don't really know them like that.
Yeah.
They just be like, what the hell are you guys doing?
And they just wake up and they're like, what the hell are you guys doing? That'd be mad
pretty funny, though.
Yeah, but lately, I honestly, like...
I don't know. Kind of, like, person that I'm kind of close with, but not super close with, sleeping in my room. Mm-hmm. It'd be weird.
Yeah, I've knocked in your room before.
Yeah, I've slept in your room, too.
I've slept in your room, my room, Mike and Ty's room, and... I think that might be it.
I slept in your room. I slept in Brandon's room.
I've never slept in Brandon's room.
I slept on the floor in Brandon's room. I slept on the floor in Arla's room. I slept. No, I slept in Arlo's roommate's bed when her roommate wasn't there. Yeah. And it was just funny because, like, she's not that cool with her roommate. So, like, right before her roommate got there, she had to fix the bed and stuff.
That's
so
fun.
that was pretty funny.
Oh, I knocked on Jade and Francesca's floor once.
I think I have to.
Yeah, I think you did too. I think, like, everyone slept on their floor, dude.
Yeah. Yeah, I miss that, though. Just, like, it's cool. I feel like the thing is, like, it really doesn't matter what room you sleep in. You just want to find, like, whatever, it's a bed, you know?
Mm-hmm.
You just try to find a vacant bed sometimes.
Mm-hmm. All right, so last week, and really, honestly, happens more than often, but when I work a lot, or honestly, maybe it's not even just work, but it helps, though, because it just keeps me busy for I don't know, 6 or more hours of the day, but I don't think about, like, coronavirus, like, once. It never goes through my head, other than when my boss tells us, all right, let's sanitize everything, go clean our cars, like, wear gloves, stuff like that. That's, like, the only time I ever think about it. Other than that, it never goes through my head.
Really?
Yeah.
I think about it every day.
I, like, never do.
Like,
it's not good to think about it every day.
I'm not in fear, but just, like...
Oh, yeah.
It's not like that. What I mean is, like, I see it it's impossible. I feel like it's impossible right now for you to go a day without it going through your mind, you know?
Dude, I just don't think...
Like
today, until we just talked about it right now, I haven't thought about it at all today.
Really? You haven't seen anything online, like...
I don't go online. I don't read stuff.
Or just... It's because I'm going, like... I get, like, all the notifications of news on my phone. I'm... You know, especially, like, when you're looking at stocks and stuff, it's always something you're thinking about, like, how it's going to affect the economy. And when I was just driving, like, I had to drop off a package at UPS. So, like, on the door, it's, like, one person inside at a time, stuff like that. But it's, like, it's so weird now. I just can't imagine it going back to normal.
Yeah, I can't either. It's gonna eventually, but, you know, even when it does go back to normal, it's going to be half and half because people are still going to be in fear to leave their houses. So it's going to be split for a little while, and then everyone's going to gradually get back to the norm. Like for my business, you know, for my restaurant, it's going to go back to normal eventually. So say it happens in 2-3 months, okay? So now we're in June, all right, or like July. It's normal. Everyone can go eat. It's going to be, we're not going to have a rush. It's going to be, the restaurant's going to be full, but we're not going to have 2-hour waits. So we're going to have at max like 30-minute waits in my opinion. But the deliveries and the to-goes are still going to be through the roof because so many people don't want to leave their houses still. Because even though it's done, what if people still haven't gotten it? Why they're going to want to leave their house still, you know? So it's still going to take a lot of time for everyone to get back into the norm. That's like the thing that sucks, and it's kind of scary, honestly, because in reality, like whenever this is done, it's not going to be done.
Yeah, and mentally the way it affects people too.
Mm-hmm.
People that haven't left their house in 30 days, there have been a lot of my friends in Spain are telling me is that there have been a lot of suicides in Spain.
Wow.
Because in Spain, it's very different nowadays. First of all, the situation's a lot worse.
Mm-hmm.
The percentage of people dying there is a lot worse. And also in Spain, it's not like here where everyone has an open house, like where you have a front yard.
Yeah.
You go outside, or you have a backyard. There it's all like buildings. Everyone lives like in a building, like in an apartment. And you're stuck in there and you can't go outside, you know?
Wow.
If you're lucky, you have a balcony. But it's a lot. Like, imagine that. You know, like, I'm thinking about where I used to live in Spain. It's 85 square meters, which is not that big. And it's like, if I couldn't go outside, dude, it'd be tough. Like, that's what they're saying. A lot of people are killing themselves because it's mentally affecting them.
Well, like, on another factor, though, it's kind of like, wait, I don't know if we talked about this on the podcast before this, but I was thinking, like, it's kind of sad how we need a virus for people to just go on a walk. You know how sad it is? It's like all these people took for granted outside. You know, I've always been an outdoor person. I've always going outside, going on runs, going on walks, going on bike rides, doing whatever outside. Whatever, anything that you could do inside that you could do outside, I always try to do when it's like nicer out and stuff.
Yeah, but now like outside is more fun.
It's so sad though that all these people now that they're in their house want to get out, you know, but before they would always stay inside, you know. I find that like so sad.
Yeah. You know what I miss?
What?
I miss playing snow football.
Yeah.
Dude, we only got to play once this year.
I know. We'll have to play again next year, dude.
Dude, I know.
Yeah, that sucks.
I feel like winter was really like short-lived too, you know?
Yeah, well, it wasn't that bad of a winter this year.
No, it wasn't. And we had like 2 big snow days where we could have played, and one of them we were just super busy and we couldn't go. The other one we did, but like,
I don't know. I forget what happened the other day.
Yeah.
I think we were just lazy.
Like we were just busy. Like we procrastinated, I think, on some work. Then the day we could have went, we had a lot of work too.
Yeah.
But one of the things also, like even just like the little things, you know, just after music class where we'd be right now, you know, we just walking then to campus center and getting lunch, you know.
Yeah, dude. Like our routines, like I think we talked about this in one of the previous episodes. You know, like after every class when we would all just get lunch together. You know, yeah. I missed the dining hall food, dude. Are you kidding me? I missed that stuff. I didn't find it like that bad. Like, yes, it sucks sometimes, but I'm not gonna be a little baby about it. Like I
miss just like being able to go to the dining hall whenever.
Yeah, dude, I miss that a lot.
It's not even about the food; it's just the place, you know.
Yeah.
Just like being there, and it's funny because Ithaca, I think it's like, as a school, I don't like it. I have a lot of problems with it. You know, I think it's just not a good place. But, like, at the same time, I miss it a lot, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like, the school itself, I wouldn't say hate. I feel like it's a strong word. But I strongly dislike, you know?
Yeah.
I don't really like it.
I don't like some stuff, you know? I don't like how obviously, dining, I think it does get annoying how the hours work. I don't like how some of the sports work. I feel like that there's favoritism in some sports.
Yeah.
not even including my sport, just in general, you know.
No, that's true.
I don't like. I hate how we make classes. I think that's so stupid. How we make our schedule. That's like so stupid. How it's like the Hunger Games, you know. It's like free for all.
Well, no, it's all schools are like that though.
Well, still the classing schedule is pretty annoying. I hate all the little, not little rules, but I guess the ways of living in a more populated area. There's like towers or maybe some upper quads like Roland, or I don't know what's another like really poppin' upper quad. I know Roland. I know Roland is and
like I don't know. Landon. I don't even know really. Like I don't go down there.
Yeah,
but
like I feel like the quads that no one really goes to, and especially lower quads, no one cares. You know.
Oh yeah, no one.
And it's kind of ridiculous. Like if there's gonna be rules, they should be enforced everywhere.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I hate how. Well, I mean, I guess this goes on everywhere, but I hate how some people do enforce the rules, some people don't.
All the inconsistency.
Yeah, there's a lot of inconsistency.
I hate how they just try to scheme me for money. I hate how, like, our school's just gross, dude. You go into our I feel disgusted going to our elevator on, like, a Saturday.
Well, I mean, that's because all the kids just leave stuff there.
Yeah, I don't like the kids there either.
They clean there. Well, I mean, you're not gonna like kids everywhere you go.
Yeah, but, like, I don't like a lot of kids in Ithaca, you know?
I hate the theme classes. I think that's so pointless.
I hate theme classes, yeah. But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't... I like some of, like... I like my religions class, even though it's a theme class, but I think it's just stupid how we're forced to take other classes outside of our major, you know, like... Well, not even that's outside of our major. It's just classes that we can't even... Like, we have some variety, but, like...
Well, no, I think it's cool that we do take classes out of it, because I do really enjoy learning about different things that's outside my major, too.
But, for example, like, music and society, you know, like...
Something like that, yeah. Why do we have to take music and society?
That's so pointless.
But, like, dude, come on. I'm not trying to take music, and if you only offer 4 classes to fulfill that whatever category it is...
Yeah, and they're all...
And the only one that's not taken is music? Dude, like, what am I going to do with music?
Mm-hmm. And it's not even like what we're learning is that freaking helpful. It's literally...
No, if it was something helpful, like something like, I don't know, financial planning, accounting, even though it's hella hard, it's still useful.
Mm-hmm.
You know, something like music, dude.
I like my religions class. You know, it's really not that useful, but I like learning.
Yeah,
Actually, no, it is though because I'm learning about other religions. Like last week we learned about Jainism. The week before that we did Sikhism. Now we're on Buddhism. We're learning about religions that I've never even heard of.
What's cool about that though is that you're learning about religions, and what I liked, I took the same class, Eastern religions, and even though like I'm not going to convert to those religions, and
it's cool to know, learn more though.
You learn about it, and like some of the good things about it that you like, you can implement those things into your life too. You know, like something like meditation. We talked a lot about it when we were talking about Buddhism. Something that I liked, and like I try to implement. You know?
Karma. I follow karma.
Exactly. Like I really believe in karma. I think I genuinely believe like that's just how it works. Like for every negative there's a positive, and for every positive there's a negative.
If you do good will eventually come back to you.
I feel like it just works in perfect harmony like that, you know?
Yeah, if you do good will eventually come back to you.
Yep.
No.
So.
Now, yeah. What else? I only have 2 of my theme classes done though, so I have to do another 2, but.
Yeah. I mean, well, there's a lot of things. Like, there's a lot of things wrong with Ithaca. I don't like it.
Yeah.
You know, but it's like, but at the same time, it's like, I miss it, dude, you know?
Yeah, I just miss everything about it. But, you want to know what I'm going to miss, dude? How the NFL draft is virtual now. That's going to be so weird. Like, it's so cool watching the players walk out and all the, the house part.
You watch the whole thing?
Yeah, I watched the whole first round.
You watched the whole? I usually only watch like the highlights of it.
I watched the first round and the second round. That's really it. Or like the highlights of the second round. But I do sit down and watch the whole entire first round, and I make my guesses. I make like a mock draft and stuff.
Yeah. See, I only see highlights. I don't watch college football. I only see like I only know what I see on SportsCenter. You know what I mean?
Through me.
Yeah. So that's what I know. So like when I see like you know who I really want to, dude, I really want to see Tua get drafted.
Tagovailoa.
Yeah, like I want him to be up there. I want him to be one of the top picks.
He's not going to be.
I like it. I think he's
my
favorite college.
A lot of people are dropping on their love for Tua, which makes sense. I think he's overrated, but I think he's still really good. I think he's very overrated, and other players are overlooked. And my boy Justin Herbert from Oregon is getting a little higher up in the prospect rankings. But
the thing is, I fell in love with Tua after his first game. I don't know who the starting quarterback was.
Jalen Hurts against Georgia in the national championship game. He got put in in the second half.
Tua just comes in.
No, he didn't get injured. He got benched.
Yeah. Tua just comes in and just balls out. Like, ever since then. And it's cool because like I love like the Paulies too. All the Polynesian players. Mm-hmm. And I saw somewhere, there's actually a kid from my high school who's his cousin.
His last name's Tagovailoa?
No. But actually, I don't know. Let me check.
That'd be sick.
No, it's not. But it's just cool though. Like, I don't know. Ever since that game, I was like, dude, like that's how I'm trying to be. You know, just come in. Like you're slept on the whole season. You come in, just ball out.
I love the guy that got benched, Jalen Hurts, and he did the opposite. Tua got hurt against Georgia in the SEC championship game. Jalen came back and won the game, which was awesome. Jalen's such a good guy. I don't know where he's going to get drafted, though. But the virtual draft's going to be weird, though. Like how you can do trades and all that stuff, because you can't, like, I guess you're going to have to call people instead of, like, punching it in and stuff. But I'm excited. We got a little bit of a while. That's gonna be really fun, though. I can't wait. I always, like, watch it with my friends, and we always do that stuff.
That'll be interesting.
The last 2 years, I was working during the draft.
Really?
Yeah, so maybe I'll be working again for this one. So that'll be
another
cool.
thing, too, is you saw what I sent you, right, about the Warriors?
About the Warriors. About
dude,
what?
So if this season's, like, they don't finish the season, this season's just written off, right? So there's no 2019, 2020 season?
Yeah.
So there's no champion. So technically, like, the Warriors are still finalists from last year. They'll come back next season. Like, this season written off. It doesn't even exist anymore. Get all their players back. Either get a top draft pick or get Giannis. And, dude, just ball out next season. That'll be sick.
So more fans want people to forget about this year. That's what you're saying.
Yeah, exactly.
I think
from a Warriors standpoint, dude, let's just forget about it.
I think it's gonna be postponed. I don't really think anything should really get canceled. I think everything should just be pushed back or postponed. Cancel such a big word. Cancel means it's never gonna happen.
It is. Never. It's just written off.
I feel like you don't have to cancel it. Just keep pushing it back. Maybe make the season shorter or just postpone it. It's just the world that we live in. But maybe we should have NBA going on at the same time as NFL, just because of this. That doesn't mean you should cancel it. That would be kind of cool though.
People making those decisions, those networks,
all about money. All about money. That's all they care about.
And they wouldn't let that happen. They have too much power. So it'll be interesting though. If basketball and football were in the same season, and baseball too.
And then that means that basketball would have a shorter window for vacation time.
Yeah, so it would mess a lot of things up. So we'll see. Another thing is the MLS, so the U.S. Soccer League. It's usually not the European leagues are kind of our school year. And then MLS is more in the summertime. So it could be the first time that they play at the same time too, which will be weird. So it's just a lot of changes. It's gonna be different. It's normal is never gonna it's never gonna be normal again.
Yeah.
But things, it's just thought of going back to just going out with your friends and it's just weird.
Because we literally don't know when it's gonna happen.
Yeah, honestly. I mean, they say it looks like there's a declining number of cases. Looks like it's getting better, but you never know. There's other people saying that these next 2 weeks are going to be the worst weeks yet. So.
Yeah, we'll see. But, you want to know what's going to be freaking horrible?
What?
This next challenge.
Yeah, it's good. We came up, so me and Tyler, this is something we didn't want to do, but we're going to do it.
It's actually going to be helpful for us, too, in a situation like this, I feel like it cleanse our bodies, but
it will be, and it's I've read about it before, and it's good for you. But what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a 24-hour fast.
Oh God,
dude, it's gonna be so tough, bro.
It's gonna be so hard. All I do is eat, dude. It's literally all I do.
This one gives me a lot of anxiety. But think about it, dude. If we get through this, if this gives you anxiety, it makes things. It's gonna be a hard thing of a challenge to do after this. I feel like.
Yeah, this is gonna be This is gonna be harder than meditation, 100%.
Each challenge has been harder, and so if we can complete this, each challenge is gonna get. Because I feel like after this, what's really harder than this?
Well, I mean, you can do.
2 hour fast,
you could do a 24-hour don't drink anything.
See, but I just feel like that's just not healthy for you, though.
Yeah, it's not that healthy for you. I have no ideas for any other challenge.
The only thing I can think of is drinking a gallon of water in an hour and don't use the bathroom for 24 hours.
Oh, that's horrible. You would die because you have the smallest bladder.
Yeah, I would die. No, well, there's a point you get to where you can't hold it anymore.
Yeah, it just comes out.
Yeah, but when your bladder really fills up, there's a point where you just I have to pee right now. It's I just always have to pee. That's the problem.
We
went on a road trip. Tell a story about when we went on a road trip.
Oh, yeah. So, Aiden, Christian, and I drove back to Ithaca together after Thanksgiving break. And on our way back, we stopped literally 4 or 3 times for Christian to pee. And we should have only really stopped once. I mean, I could have went the whole ride. But, I mean, we stopped once to get food, so that's fine. So, you stop in the middle or a little, I think we stopped in the middle or a little after the middle, and then you could pee. But Christian made us stop another 2 times or 3 times.
I don't know why. I just always have to pee. And I remember right when I got into the car, too, we closed the doors, I was like, oh, snap. Let me go out first. Let me go to the bathroom before we leave.
Yeah.
And then, because I knew I'd have to go again. But I don't know. I just always have to pee.
Just don't drink water in the car.
It's not even that, though. Even if I don't drink, I just always have to pee.
That's insane.
I mean, maybe if I, just never drink water the whole day. But
that's
I don't
insane. No, this is going to be tough. Yeah, so you had a good idea. I think I'm going to start this around 9 or 10 o'clock tonight. So yeah. I'm eating Mads tonight, But the thing sucks though is that we can't even sleep in. We have to wake up early tomorrow because we have class at 8. So
that's part of it. It's part of the challenge.
Yeah. So now, I'll probably wake up around 7:30ish tomorrow. Sleep to the last possible second. Then, we'll have class till 9:45. After class, to keep me occupied, I guess I'll work out. Then I'll find some other stuff to do. Then I have work at 4, so I'll be driving from 4 to around 8:30. But then we still have to clean up and stuff. So I'm not gonna leave work till not. I'll be done with my shift around like 9:15, 9:30. But we wait till everyone else finishes, then we leave. So I'll probably be at work around 10 to like 10.
Yeah.
So, and then I'll be able to eat.
Yeah.
So.
It'll be tough, but dude,
are you gonna drink water? Because that's gonna make it even worse.
It is gonna make it worse, but I need to drink water. You know.
Wait, but isn't it? Wait, so I know a fast is not eating, but when people fast, do they drink water?
It depends. You could do a wet fast or a dry fast. So a wet fast is you're drinking water, like a water fast.
That makes it harder because that's gonna make you even more hungry.
What they say is though, like after. You know, like because there are people that do full week fasts.
That's insane.
They say after like 48 hours though, your body just doesn't get hungry anymore. It starts using like the fat as energy.
Yeah, I'm not doing that. Not a chance. Never. Literally never unless I am in a horrible situation and I have to do it. But I will do it.
People do this. You think about the people that can't eat at all, you know?
I know. But I'm willing to do 24 hours, so.
Yeah. All right, then.
Yeah.
Well, you know.
What hour do you think is going to be the worst for you? So what time are you going to start tonight?
So I'll probably eat the last time I eat will probably be 8, because I'm going to go to bed around 9:30. Wake up at 4:30 tomorrow morning. Around 12. It's going to suck.
It sucks because you don't have work or anything, too, to keep you occupied. You're just going to be home.
I have class. I'm going to try to do things. I'll maybe go for a walk. Thing is, though, like, for me, it's 6. I'll be able to eat. Like, when my family has dinner, that's when I'll... Wait. No, dinner has to be my last meal today. So from dinner
eat a big dinner, bro.
Yeah. Eat a big dinner and just... I don't know.
The thing that's tough for me is I literally work in a restaurant surrounded by food. So, I'm only going to be driving straight for probably around 5 to 8:30. So I still have an hour to just sit in the restaurant. And my boss's mom always comes in with mad good food that she bakes herself. Like, she always comes with banana chocolate chip bread. And I'm like, oh my God. And I asked her to make, like, the cinnamon roll cake that she made once and, like, a donut cake. And I know with my luck it's going to be tomorrow that she brings it in. So I'm going to be so mad. But what I'm going to do is just... And my boss he's always like, Purdy, do you never stop eating? Like, I'm literally always eating. But tomorrow, if she brings that in, I'm just going to take, like, 5 pieces of each and just put them in a container. I'm just going to have to wait until...
Bring a Tupperware to work, yeah.
I was putting, like, a to-go box.
Strong, dude. Be mentally strong.
Yeah, it's going to be really tough. You got to just keep yourself away from food. So hopefully it's really busy tomorrow. So all I'm doing is...
I don't know. I kind of want to go as close as I can and just, like, push it, you know?
Well, I mean, I literally can't, though. Like, I'm going to be working, so I'm hoping it's going to be really busy, so I'm literally just driving to the house, coming back, grabbing food, and just back and forth. I really hope that's all I'm doing. I mean, water is going to make it even worse, though, but...
It will. I need to drink water, though.
Yeah, it'd probably be better, honestly. The more water you drink without eating, I feel like that's probably better. A wet fast is probably better than a dry fast. I would think. Maybe not, though.
Yeah.
Because maybe a dry fast is the best thing to do because you're literally just cleansing everything out.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. I don't know that much about it too.
But I think wet fast would definitely be better. I mean, I feel like especially in a time like this too. Like I feel like to keep your body healthy, it's just you gotta keep hydrated too.
Yeah, so. Yeah, exactly. So we'll see.
Yeah.
I think that's enough. That's been enough from us. We've had a long episode.
Yeah, it kind of makes up for not filming last week, but
for last week, yeah.
But stuff happens, I mean, we're not in school. It's harder to do stuff, but I mean,
yeah,
some
there's
people,
a lot of stuff we can't control.
A lot of people aren't even doing like their podcast or other stuff that they would do on the side in college. I mean, at least we're still doing this. Which is pretty cool.
Yeah, It is cool. But that's it from us. Thank you guys so much for listening. Check us out on YouTube, Spotify,
1306sports.com, Lexi the Wolf Podcast.
Peace.